So, why are students required to take college success?
That policy was decided at several levels at the college, and it's been phased in, I think, over the last 3-4 years. The bottom line answer in terms of why it was brought up was that we were, as an institution, looking at ways to boost academic success and completion. We had done a lot of our own research to find out that we were not graduating as many students as we'd like. We didn't quite have the completion rates going on that we were hoping for. So the schools started looking around for some other options, and one of the things that started coming up in the search of other institutions was that when they had some sort of freshman orientation and college success or college prep or whatever, that the rates of success and retainment went up. Now, we had always had, I think it's important to note too, that we had always had a version of college, what's now known as College 110. Way back in the day when I was first teaching it, it was called Ed 110. So content-wise and the intention of it isn't anything new. But what is new is the policy of making it mandatory for any degree-seeking student that's new to Pierce. That's the deal. So that coupled with knowing what the research was, that said if we have students going through this common experience, then we're also sort of starting out, if you will, in quotes, equal at the beginning, that we know at least information has been shared, resources and contacts. I see it all the time in my, if you would, my client load, so to speak, is after I've gone in and talked in the College 110s every quarter, my individual appointment rate probably goes up a good 40%, and most times it's around career counseling.
What do you talk about when you go to college success classes?
Well, we're asked formally to come in and do a presentation on educational planning. And so we get to that, and there's also a prep video that Tony Grace and I made 2 years ago that's now used that every student looks at before they come into the class where one of the FCAs presents. And so we go over, curriculum, we go over distribution of credits, we go over degree requirements, those sorts of things. So people kind of know the 1, 2, 3s, if you will. But really what I do is I use it also as a platform to invite students to come talk with me if they're feeling lost or shaky about their direction, or perhaps they've got ideas but they're not sure how to get there, like we were just talking about a minute ago. Or if they're real committed to a path, but they also have other concerns around that. And then the other piece that I bring up is also some of my journey in the fact that I flunked out of college twice. And that's, I think I've told you that before, that I flunked out of college twice.
Everyone read the profile in the newspaper.
That's
Bret Burkholder.
That's right. That's right. This man, do not go see this man. So, all of that comes forth too as just really letting them know, look, there's lots of different ways to succeed. And part of it is also looking at the resources and leaning into those resources that are around you. And the FCAs are a great resource that way, as well as are the faculty who are the professors too.